Hey dancers, you feel like you are not very inspired, not very creative right now? Let me tell you that you are not lacking ideas, you are lacking courage. If you want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Hello creative souls, welcome to this sanctuary where you can transform your dance and soul and speak your authentic voice. I am Chandini, I am a dancer and I am the founder of the Temple of Flow app. This is a sanctuary I created especially for dancers just like you, and there I guide you to be a self-led artist. I guide you how to create a dance career that will feel like freedom, that feels like everything is happening on your terms, so you are not gonna burn out, you are not gonna hustle, you don't have to prove any shit. You are there to be the artist you are meant to be. If you want to access this app, you don't need any sign up, you don't need to download anything. You click to the link that is in the description below. You can access already to the free part where you will have powerful audio to help you to reconnect to your dance purpose and to really realize how much you need to lead your dance career on your term, where you will know exactly what you should change and how to perceive your dance career in a very different way. And if you are very serious about really going further in this work, there is a membership activated. You can sign up, cancel anytime, and there is a special pricing if you are living in India. So for that, you can drop me an email or a DM and I will send you the link. With that said, today we are starting a new series. I wanted really to give a series about the creative dancer because I feel like creativity is really my genius zone, is what I like the most. I'm like, yeah, I am a dancer, I am an artist. So that feels obvious to me, but it's not for everyone. And today in this first episode, I wanted to address the struggle you may have when you feel like I am not inspired. I don't know what's the next idea to do, the next project, and you feel like you are not being that much creative right now. Let me tell you that a creative mind rarely ran out of ideas. I mean, like me personally, I have more ideas than I'm gonna have time on this planet Earth. And I want to tell you, like, when you feel like that, when you feel like what you call uninspired and not creative, mostly the problem is that you just don't dare enough to follow your ideas. You self-censor yourself. And this is where is the problem, and this is exactly what we are going to talk about right now. Because I know that you have a lot of ideas, but you think like they are maybe uncertain, they are unfamiliar, they may be weird, or they are too different compared to what you see, or maybe they will feel vulnerable to you. If you think right now, or when you wake up in the morning or while you are being in the studio, I really don't know what to create right now, or even what to do in my dance business, I'm gonna ask you this question. What are you so afraid to do? What's that idea you have, but you don't even consider it? What's that thing actually you could start, but you are not doing because you are afraid? Let me tell you, I do not believe you don't have any idea. You just think you don't have any good idea or marketable idea. And that's a very, very, very different thing. And I want to say that a mind that is not trained to be extremely empowered and to tune into self-trust no matter what will always edit all your ideas. It will always filter everything out of it. This is why I talk mindset. This is why I teach mindset to dancers, because you are talented, you have the techniques. We are not going to talk about that. You are already a good dancer, but what is lacking is you seeing it, is you trusting yourself and you leading your dance career by your values, by your artistic direction, by your choice, and really owning it without caring about what the industry has to say about it. This is where it's different. This is what is the difference between a dancer who is going to hustle, try to prove themselves, do according to the trend, to the industry expectation, And the dancer on the other side who feels completely fulfilled by their dance career because they live by freedom, they live by their values, they are extremely creative, they live in flow because they do not care about anything external. The only thing that matters is what is inside your soul. And this is where you have two different type of career business between two artists, two dancers with the same level of talent. Because I know that you have ideas, but sometimes you may feel like, what if I'm not enough experience for that? What if I don't have enough skills actually? What if it doesn't look so good? What if I make a mistake by doing that? What if I disappoint my audience? What if I'm being misunderstood? What if I get criticism? All of that pollutes your mind a lot. And because your mindset is not trained, you are going to listen to this shitty voice. This is where is the problem. The shitty voice can exist. In the same way, like you can hear someone giving you some dumbass advice about how to manage your bank account or something like that, and you don't give a fuck. So you're just looking at them, you are listening like, yeah, it's entering here, it's getting out on the other side, and that's it. The problem is like when you hear those shitty voice, you believe them, and you are gonna act and think the next step from them, from those shitty thoughts. This is where is the biggest problem. This is why I talk about a trained, empowered mind, because, hello, you were not trained, me included, all our life, we were not trained to trust ourselves, to follow our values, to do what the fuck we want, to be stubborn in our inspiration, in our values. So of course we were conditioned to doubt, we were conditioned to be followers, we were conditioned to no, there is people who know better than you. So now we have to decondition you and retrain you for now being that empowered mind, that empowered artist who follow themselves, follow their voice no matter what. So with that said, to retune, to reconnect to your creativity, you need to stop to think anything else than your art and what's coming from your soul. This is exactly what I'm just saying right now. Don't think about, is it good? What people are going to say? Is it marketable? Is it not too much weird? What are going to say people? What if it's too much different from what everything I have said till now? What if this? You think everything except your art. Except what you want to do. And what I love specifically, and that's the specificity of English, the art and the heart is the same word, like not the same spelling, but they are very close in pronunciation. And for me, this is where is the clue. Your art is inside your heart, inside your soul. I always talk about that. This is how you flow, by listening to yourself, by listening to your intuition, your inspiration. But again, if your mind is not trained to empower yourself, you will confuse, and that could be a topic for another video, you will confuse intuition with fear-based thinking. You know what? Another topic, another video, but the true real intuition comes from a peace of mind, comes from a moment where there is nothing else that exists except you and your artistry. You and what you want to do and your dream life and everything. There is no other consideration. There is no other external thought. You know, this is where comes the real intuition. Because okay, let's talk a little about it. Anyways, we have time. We are here for that. I should not lose a track for after what I wanted to say. But intuition. I heard a lot of time my friends saying like, oh, I have an intuition, this is gonna go bad, this is not a good idea, I'm not gonna go there, I'm not gonna do these things because I know it will turn bad. And often I ask them, is it really an intuition or is it just a fear? And they're like, no, I feel it inside, I can feel it is something wrong, blah, blah, blah. And then they came up to be right, something went wrong, and they were telling me like, see, I told you, my intuition never lies. And this is where I come and telling them, that's not intuition. That's you manifesting your fear. Because an intuition is regarding, it does not, and this is where maybe it will be difficult at the beginning to really touch that. An intuition does not come from experience. What comes from experience is mostly something we have learned, we are being conditioned to, and that we manifest on autopilot. if you say, like, for example, oh, I have the intuition that, I don't know what I can find as an example right now, fast and quick. Okay, I have an intuition that doing this is a bad idea because actually you saw a lot of people failing with that. Like, logically speaking, it's not a good idea. I'm not saying it's bad to think like that. I'm just saying this is not intuition. This is knowledge. This is conditioning. Intuition come out of logic. Did you ever find yourself in a situation where it was absolutely not logical? Everyone told you, don't do this, it's a bad idea, what the fuck are you doing? But it was so strong into you, and you did it. You did it no matter what, even if everyone thought it's a bad idea. And maybe that has a relation also with you starting your dance career or becoming a dancer. Just let's say, that is pure intuition. It doesn't refer to anything in experience. It doesn't refer to any knowledge. It is coming like from inside, like you cannot explain it. There is no word. That is real intuition. Intuition about it's coming out of nowhere. Wow, exactly. If you have to find two differences, intuition is coming out of nowhere. You feel it. It's coming to you. You don't even know where it's coming to. The other, it's thinking logical based. That's coming from experience. So a lot of things you have seen, you are being thinking, you are being smart, and you think like, okay, that's not possible. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not saying it's bad to think like that. I do that a lot. I mean, a lot of my experience is always true because you are manifesting. I manifest my life and my experience. So that means like if I consider something is bad and I nurture it with my logical thinking, at the end of the day, I will always be right anyway. So this is different. They are two different things. That's all what I mean. I'm not saying one is good and the other is not. I'm saying it's two different things. So let's go back to the topic. When we talk about reconnecting to your creativity, it's also reconnecting to your intuition in the sense of forget everything you know. What do you feel inside? Forget everything you know. That's what I'm talking about. It's allowing yourself again to experiment, to have this feeling, this idea that seems coming out of nowhere. Let's say you were baking a cake and all of a sudden you got an idea of a choreo, of a setup, of a costume, of a group choreo. I don't know, something. It comes out of nowhere. You're just fucking baking. That is intuition. So allow yourself to experiment again, because sometimes the enemy also of a dancer is knowing too much. When we know too much, we forget how to go gather something inside us that's just more raw, unfiltered. And most of the time, knowledge is more loud in our head, Let yourself, and that works a lot for me, and maybe for you too, it depends, but it depends on how you are, but let yourself be inspired by what I call random moment. I don't know why. I know I'm not the only one because I already talk about that with a lot of dancers. We get so freaking inspired while we are driving. We are driving and all of a sudden the whole entire fucking choreo will displaying in front of our eyes like a movie. And we are like, gosh, if I wish to have something to record what's inside my brain, because by the time I come home, this inspiration will be gone, or maybe I won't remember all the ideas, but it was so freaking clear why you are driving. Do you know why? It's psychological explanation. When you are driving, you are on autopilot because you know how to drive, you know the path. Your mind does not need to focus on the task, but still it's busy by something. So it's like it makes your mind being like numb. You don't think about anything else. You are not in overthinking. You are just in automatic way. You are driving. That's it. So that like give you a lot of space to flow and receive inspiration because you are not overthinking. You are not taken by anything that need you to be concentrated, and your mind is already busy with an automatic task. So this is why we get so much inspired in those random moments, because we are capable, without knowing it maybe, to really unplug from worries, for all the doubt and everything. I know that maybe some people will be overthinking while driving, but I'm talking about why some people get so much inspired while they are driving. This is why. So find your moments that are specific to you, where you have this type of unplug, like nothing else exists. You are capable to empty your mind. And most of the time it's not, and again, it depends on people. Some people goes that through meditation, and some others are not at all meditation type. Maybe for you, it's not going to come from being at a calm space and be sitting and doing like going inside. Maybe for you, it will be like while you are walking outside in the nature. Maybe it will be while you are driving, or maybe it will be another type of activity, maybe coloring, painting, stitching. I have no idea, but you have certainly those moments where you can let your creativity flow. And always keep a small notebook near you. That's what I used to do, like near my bed. There is always notebook. There is actually 4 notebook that's there for any time I get an idea, or also you can take note on your phone, obviously. But those moments are so very important, because this is where you are truly, genuinely connected to your real creativity. Because no one else exists. There is no overthinking. There is no what if. There is no like a pressure, a formula you think you have to follow, a mold you have to conform to. No, it's just you and you. This is when creativity comes. And this is where it's the paradox. You are not creative by trying to be creative. More you're trying to be creative, more you're blocking it. You don't flow by trying to flow. You flow by just being still, being there, being present. So if you feel like uninspired and not creative, just try to be more present. This is why I come back to this idea of find an activity that makes you so freaking present, because there, it will flow by itself. You won't need to force it. If you force it, it's not... If you force it, in my opinion, and you can disagree or you can have a different perspectives, we are here to talk. So I always invite you to go drop in the comment section what do you think about this conversation. But I think that when we force it, we more rely on our knowledge. When it flows, it's pure. It's really pure, in my opinion. It's really coming from the soul. It's like it's channeled. So let's take an example. When I had my dance school and I'm creating choreo for my student, some part really came from creative flow, because I all of a sudden envision the group, the scenography, how it's going to be the show, the topic and everything. But I know that a lot of the part of the choreo are just knowledge. They are not pure creativity, because I have to consider their level. I have to consider what I have been teaching them during the year, what kind of a challenge I can give to them. I know there is specific goal in it. So it's not pure creation. Does not mean it's not good. That's not what I'm talking. I'm not diminishing that. I am talking different topic. You are all the time capable to rely on your knowledge in dance and create anytime a choreo. More fast than you think. But I know that when you are creating a specifically choreo for yourself, solo or whatever, or a choreo for your dance company, what you are looking for is creativity. It's to be more creative, not just to rely on your knowledge. This is where I'm telling you, for that, you need to flow. What helps also is being so solid and grounded in your dance direction, in your artistry, in your artistic direction, in your values. And always leverage your genius zone. If all what I said right now, you have no idea what it is for you, how it looks like for you, your genius zone, your artistic direction, all of that, that's exactly why I created the Rebel course that inside my membership activated inside the app, the Temple of Flow, link below. You subscribe to the membership, you have mini course, but you have this course, the Rebel, that for me is the most foundational course I made. This is why I think I put it on the top of the list of my course inside the membership, because when you join my membership, you can take course at different speed, different paths, different order, no problem. But for me, you should be starting by the Rebel, because it's a foundational course. That's the one that gives the push, the direction for you to have this authentic dance career that reflects you, not the industry, not the expectation of your mentor, that reflects purely you, where you are going to be completely in your self-leadership. You know who you are. You own it so strongly. That's what is going to give you this course. And you will never wake up in the morning doubting yourself, thinking like, should I do this? Should I do that? What's my next goal in my dance career? No, you will know. Because all of that is in your foundation. If you don't have this foundation, this is why you just exhaust yourself trying trend, doing what this mentor say, you take one direction, then you change, you go somewhere else, then you get so freaking confused because you don't have this direction. So if you're interested, link is below. If you are living in India, special pricing for you, drop me a DM. For me, creativity is it's really genuine thinking. And you will always hear me talking about things being genuine because that's my personality. That's my strongest value in me. Like I would say I cannot compromise on this shit. It's genuine or it's nothing. And it's the same way I lead my one-to-one coaching, I lead my dance career, my business, my personal life. Everything is surrounding about genuine. For me, creativity is genuine thinking. Because again, knowing external influence, not what if, not trying to impress, not trying to be creative. It's genuine. It's just being present. It's just, you exist. You exist because you exist. End of story. There is no need to prove. There is no need for validation. That's how it is. It's fact. So every time you try to impress, every time you try to please the algorithm, trying to understand how this pitch works, every time you are looking at the trend and thinking, oh, maybe if I do that, I can get more views because the sound is ready, blah, blah, blah. Every time any type of logical thinking is coming, this is killing your creativity. I am not saying again that, especially for the algorithm, that's a topic that could have, again, a video by itself because I have to make this video really, or another one, because the algorithm is really like the number one focus of all the artists online is that how the fuck make this fucking algorithm work for ourselves. But again, that will be a mindset topic also, but you are not there to please the algorithm. You are there to do what you want, and then you make the algorithm fucking work for you. That's two different perspectives. If you want to please the algorithm, you create, you produce, you record according to what the algorithm say. In the second one, you create what the fuck you want, and you learn how to make the algorithm push out the content you created because you love it. Completely different energy, completely different mindset. In the second one, you are going to be genuine because you create genuinely what you love, and then you are going to be strategic about, okay, now, bitch algorithm, you're going to push my amazing content. So, last things I would like to say for this video is like, sometimes also, reconnecting with creativity could mean for you, stop to consume content. Because over-consuming can also pollute your mind a lot. And that really depends about what's your mindset while you are consuming. I personally consume a lot of content, but different type of content. Don't think like I don't consume that much dance content. I consume a lot of mindset content for sure. And I spend a lot of time on Pinterest because maybe you don't know, I am a visual obsessed. One of the things that trigger to me the most ideas is just to scroll. Having a number mind on the Pinterest, I just scroll because it's visual, and all of a sudden I see a pumpkin that has nothing to do, and all of a sudden I see my next dance production. No relation, it's just how my mind works. So because I know that, I use it in my favor. This is why I'm telling you also, understand how you work, understand your psychology, and that will help you a lot. This is why I am so obsessed by psychology and human behavior. That's just one of my center of interest. I love that. I studied that. And I remember when I was adolescent, my dad is a doctor. He is a general doctor. But I remember I asked him to give me a book that was all it's like it was simplified. It was not for doctors. It was a simplified book, but very amazing. I don't know where is that book. I have to search for it. It was a book about all the psychiatric behavior, all the type of mental disorder, all of that. And I was a fucking fan of this book. Why? I don't know. That's all I am. That at one moment, don't search why you are like that. Just fucking leverage it. So this is what I have done. Leveraging like my passion for human behavior and psychology till where I am now. This is why I know I am so good at guiding you to be yourself, to reveal you, because I am good at this psychology. I will see a lot of your blind spots you are maybe not capable to see, and I will help you how to get out from them. This is why I love to say, yes, I guide you, dancer, I support you, but the word I prefer to say is that I fucking reveal you. I reveal you to be yourself, to be the dancer you are meant to be deep down, not the one that's been molded by someone else. So with that say, if when you are consuming content, it's just to compare yourself, thinking like what I should do, what is working right now, don't consume. Stop to scroll. If you just scroll like, oh, let's see, curiosity, and not being influenced in the sense like not comparing yourself, not judging through what you see, then it's fine. You can keep scrolling. That's what I do. So this is where is the difference. So to end this video, the last word I will say like, be brave. You are not born to be, I think that a dancer, an artist, in any field, is not born to be a follower. We are born to dare. We are born to dare what we feel, to do what we feel, to transcribe it into a painting, into a costume design, into dress, into no matter what you are creating, or books or whatever. As a dancer, of course, to create it from a dance, but it's more than that. It's not just the dance. It's everything that surrounds our dance. You are born to fucking dare. So stop to be a follower. Stop to be influenced. Stop to be molded. And when I mean influence to restrict yourself, to play small. I'm not talking influence and being inspired is not the same. Again, another topic, other video. So dare to be. If right now you like creativity, maybe mostly you like courage. You are lacking like self-trust to do the things. I'm sure it's there inside you, but you just don't dare to do it. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe, join the channel. If you are new here, you can always leave a comment and share your opinion about this video, or even request for some other topic, or even ask me any question. If you are interested in joining the Temple of Flow, the description is below. The link is in the description below. And if you are interested into personalized coaching, I have a different type of package that comes from 3 days to several months. So we can always find the package that match your envy, your budget and everything. For that also, there is special rate for India. So if you are interested, send me an email. I can send you my catalog of price. We can talk. You can always claim a free audit with me. You are not obliged to purchase anything after. It's just like we can have this genuine conversation. So with that said, thank you very much for being here, and see you again on Thursday.